from Kern Government Television. Welcome to this week's Kern County Board of Supervisors meeting. Originating from the County Administrative Center, located at 1115 Truxton Avenue in Bakersfield, California. Grounded in ideas, energy, and innovation, Kern County's vision is to be a driving force for the world's fifth largest economy. And our mission is to exceed expectations of the communities we serve, changing the way they feel about government, those who manage it, and the services it provides. Today's Kern County Board of Supervisors meeting will convene momentarily.
And welcome to the regular meeting, Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024, the Kern County Board of Supervisors. The board to reconvene. The first item is roll call.
Supervisor Peters.
Here.
Supervisor Scrivener.
Here.
Supervisor Flores.
Here.
Supervisor Couch.
Here.
Supervisor Perez.
Here.
Thank you. The next item is the flag salute. It's going to be led this morning by Pablo Estrada. Pablo's a senior at McFarland High. A little more about McFarland High School later, but Pablo, please step to the microphone and lead us in that. And by the way, when you're at the conclusion of that, please remain standing for a moment of prayer, silence, or meditation, whichever you prefer. Thank you.
Ready, salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The next item is the pet of the week, and we have our Director of Animal Services, Nick Cullen, here today with, well, I'm going to let Nick tell you. Good morning, Nick. Who do you got today?
Good morning, Chairman Couch, members of the board. The pet of the week this week is Bruno. Bruno's about a 10-week-old Rottweiler mixed puppy. At least Rottweiler. He's probably got some other breeds in him, but mostly Rottweiler, and he's available for adoption right now at the Kern County Animal Shelter.
Bruno's not too sure about all you guys out there.
He is very curious, yes.
So yesterday, Bruno's name was?
Gary.
So you can name him whatever you want as long as we find him forever home. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
See you, Bruno. Good luck.
See you, Bruno.
Okay, that takes us to the consent agenda. All items listed with a CA or a C above the item number are considered to be routine and non-controversial by county staff. We can act on those all in one motion. I'm going to tell you what is on the consent agenda. It starts on page 2, and it consists of items 7 through 9 on page 2, page 3, all the items 10 through 16, page 4, all the items 17 through 24, page 5, all the items 25 through 32, page 6, items 33 through 37. Is there anyone here that would like to make a statement, comment, ask a question about any of the items I just mentioned that are on the consent agenda? Seeing none, I'll return to the board.
Motion to approve consent.
Second.
You have a motion and a second. Please cast your votes.
The motion is approved. All ayes.
Thank you. That brings us back to our resolutions and proclamations portion of the meeting, which is at the top of page 2. Starts with item 1. Item 1 proclaims April 21 through 27, 2024 as Crime Victims' Rights Week in Kern County, and this proclamation will be presented by Supervisor Scrivener.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Motion on proclamation.
Second.
Please cast your votes.
The motion is approved. All ayes.
All right, good morning, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. In 1981, President Ronald Reagan proclaimed the first National Crime Victims Week to enhance sensitivity to the rights of crime victims and recognize the professionals who support them. The theme for the 2024 National Crime Victims Week is options, services, and hope for crime survivors. 2024's theme is a call to action for us to all create safe environments and allow crime victims to share what happened to them. By doing so, we are able to offer support, provide options, and life-saving services. And so it is my pleasure, I'm going to present this to our district attorney, Cynthia Zimmer, and ask her to say a few words.
Thank you, Supervisor Scrivener. Mr. Chairman, members of the board, good morning. This is National Crime Victims' Rights Week, and we celebrate in Kern County by a victim rally and march that will be our 10th annual march. It's this Thursday at 3 o'clock in the courtyard between our two buildings, 1215 Truxton. We're going to have, between the hours of 1:30 and 4:30, we're going to have a number of service providers that if a victim needs help, there's going to be someone there to help them. And at 3 o'clock, we're going to have some prayers, some music, and a victim who suffered and has suffered so much, losing her mother to murder, is going to talk about how she survived that and give others hope. So then after that, we're going to march in the streets, and we're going to march and we're going to encourage victims that they can make it through this, they can become survivors and strong and help others. With me today, I'm joined by Assistant District Attorney Andrea Kohler, who is here, Kayla Pinkston, who is the head of our victim services. Where's Kayla? I'm right here. Oh, okay, there you are. And many of our victim advocates who are here, who work every day to help victims recover from the terrible circumstances they never deserved. So thank you very much for proclaiming this as Victims' Rights Week, and I hope you can all make it to our rally and march. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys in it, though? How are we going to do it?
I think you hold it, I hold it.
Okay. You can turn sideways. There's someone. Get in the picture. That's nice of you.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you all for being here and for what you do for crime victims. Item 2 proclaims Giving Day in Kern County to encourage local giving throughout the annual fundraiser Give Big Kern. It'll be presented by Supervisor Flores.
Motion on proclamation.
Second.
Please cast your votes.
The motion is approved. All ayes.
Good morning, Chairman and members of the board. It gives me great pleasure to recognize the Kern Community Foundation today. We all know that Kern County is unparalleled and unmatched when it comes to providing energy for our country, for providing food and fiber, and for defense. But equally unmatched is our giving spirit here in Kern County. When it comes to philanthropy, there's no community that does it like Kern County on any given night or given weekend. There are hundreds of people rolling up their sleeves, giving their time and energy and resources to nonprofits that serve our community. And today we kind of capture all of that, recognizing the Kern Community Foundation as the catalyst, as the brainchild, as giving professional development, budgeting resources, expertise, enabling our nonprofits to serve with sustainability and with expertise. And so on behalf of our entire board and our chairman, Supervisor Dave Couch, it gives me great pleasure to honor Kern Community Foundation in May 7th, 2024 as Giving Day in Kern County to encourage local giving throughout the annual fundraiser, Give Big Kern. And it's also marked by a series of events that I'll have Aaron Falk, the CEO and president, talk about shortly. So on behalf of our board, signed by our chairman, I'd like to congratulate you And thank you for all that you do serving our community and making it a better place and making positive impact.
Thank you all so much for this. I'm joined today by Teams Tolfo, who is the manager for Give Big Kern, and Angie Griffith, who supports Give Big Kern and also runs our very robust scholarship program. Since 2016, Give Big Kern has has raised millions of dollars from thousands of donors for hundreds of local nonprofits. These are nonprofits that serve all four corners of Kern County. Last year was our record year. We brought in $966,000 and over 10,000 hours of volunteer service pledged. Frankly, I think this year is going to be even better, fingers crossed. On Saturday, we had Give Big at the Park, which was a big meet and greet at the park at Riverwalk. We had over 60 nonprofits there, and thousands of community members came through and got a chance to meet and greet and learn about different causes to support. You can go right now to givebigkern.org and make donations ahead of Giving Day, which is going to be Tuesday, May 7th. We will be out in front of the courthouse ringing the Liberty Bell at 6 a.m. And then you can join us later in the day at Tembler for the watch party at 5 p.m. until it ends. And you can come watch donations come in and the thermometer fill up. We're able to offer Give Big Kern at no cost to local nonprofits, and Kern Community Foundation takes no cut from running this. We're able to do that because we have such robust support across the county, both from people and businesses and the government. And we rely on things like these proclamations to signal to our supporters that this is a worthwhile endeavor. So we're able to do this at no cost, again, thanks to the Board of Supervisors. I really appreciate that. On behalf of Kern Community Foundation, our staff, and our Board of Directors, thank you so much for this proclamation, and I hope to see you on Tuesday, May 7th.
Chairman, I plugged in. Can I just say something?
Supervisor Perez, you want to jump in now, or you want to?
I'll probably wait. Thank you, Chair.
Sure.
Aaron, thank you for what you do. I wanted to say that your presentation was flawless, and your speaking style, it's incredibly compelling, clear, crisp. You are smooth as silk. Very impressive.
Thank you. Go Gauchos.
Have a great day. Thank you for being here. That takes us to item 3, which proclaims May 2024 as Mental Health Awareness Month in Kern County, and this proclamation will be presented by Supervisor Perez.
Thank you, Chairman. Motion on proclamation.
Second.
Please cast your votes.
The motion is approved. All ayes.
Today, proclaiming May 2024 as Mental Health Awareness Month in Kern County. Mental Health Awareness Month is a tradition that nationally has been occurring for 75 years and locally for 26. Mental Health Awareness Month is meant to shed light on the importance of recognizing mental health and helping to eliminate the stigma that leaves our loved ones suffering. 1 in 5 individuals will experience a mental health condition within their lifetime. Behavioral Health and Recovery Services has chosen the theme, Break the Stigma. Thank you for that. We are proud to celebrate by illuminating the County Administrative Office in lime green for the entire month. It is okay to not feel okay, and it is okay to ask for help. Most people who experience mental health struggles find relief in reaching out, and it is my personal belief that it is the experience of community that binds us and heals us. There are many resources that community members can utilize in times of trouble, which can be found on the Kern Behavioral Health and Recovery Resources website. Kern County remains vigilant and committed to removing the stigma on mental health. Let this month serve as a reminder to everyone that each person is fighting their own battles, and it could go a great distance to be kind to one another. Board of Supervisors, County of Kern, State of California, officially proclaims May 2024 as Mental Health Awareness Month in Kern County. This recognition has been entered into the official board minutes, signed by our Honorable Chairman, David Couch. Present this to you today, and I want to say thank you for what you do to bring humanity, kindness, and TLC to what we know is so prevalent with all of us, a need for a positive state of mental health. And that varies with every single person, but certainly it's true for all of us. God bless you, your work, your team. We're eager to hear from you. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Supervisor Perez, Chairman, members of the board. I'm Allison Burrows, your Behavioral Health Director, and it's my pleasure to be here this morning to speak to you about May as Mental Health Month. As Supervisor Perez mentioned, 1 in 5 people will experience a mental health condition in any given year, and we recognize that everybody experiences challenges in life that can impact their behavioral health. These conditions are common, but they can often be treatable and manageable. Mental Health Awareness Month was established in 1949, and it continues to serve as an opportunity to acknowledge the role mental health plays in our overall well-being and gives us an opportunity to celebrate the recovery from mental illness. I am joined today by some of the dedicated professionals from the Behavioral Health Department. These staff it's their mission every day to serve and support individuals in our community who are experiencing mental illness and substance use. I'm very proud of the work they're doing. We couldn't all fit up here, so there's a few sitting down there as well. But really, the work they're doing is making a profound impact in the community, and I'm so proud and honored to be a part of this team making a difference. This year, we do have many wonderful events planned for May, and I'm going to invite up here Liz Bailey, who is going to talk to you about some of the events we have planned for May. So, welcome, Liz.
Good morning, Chairman Couch and members of the board. As stated, I'm Liz Bailey, the Kern Behavioral Health Department Supports Division Administrator. I'm pleased to be here with you today and to share with you the upcoming events in May aimed at fostering mental health awareness throughout Kern County. We've provided each of you with the Break the Stigma Mental Health Awareness Month calendar, along with a green ribbon, which is the international symbol of mental health awareness. We will commence our May events, as mentioned by Supervisor Perez, by illuminating the CAO building in green for the entire month. Yes. On May 4th, we will be sponsoring a free admission at the Family Day at Calm. This is our signature event where numerous community partners join us to share education on the mental health and the substance use services that we provide in our community, alongside with some family-friendly activities. Looking ahead to May 10th, we will be hosting our annual Inspiration Awards at our Kern Behavioral Health Westchester Courtyard. This is an amazing opportunity to honor a youth consumer who has shown resilience in the face of adversity, an adult consumer who has demonstrated courage and persistence in their recovery journey, an individual or a team or a group that has shown exceptional advocacy for those in recovery, a professional committed to serving those who face mental health challenges, and lastly but not least, we will recognize excellence in one of our residential care facilities in our community. On May 22nd, we'll participate in the Apple Corps project, which we will be partnering with other community agencies to provide food distribution and some much-needed fans to our community members in this upcoming heat. On May 24th, we will conduct a community Narcan training at Kern Behavioral Health Westchester Courtyard, where the Kern Behavioral Health Prevention Team, alongside our EMS staff from Kern County Public Health Department, will hold a free community Narcan training. BHRS staff will provide training on how and when to safely administer Narcan, while the EMS staff will educate on when to call 911 and what to expect before, during, and after contacting emergency services. In closing, these events and initiatives reflect our dedicated commitment to promoting mental health awareness and supporting those in our community who may be facing challenges. Together, we can absolutely break the stigma surrounding mental health and work towards a healthier and more inclusive Kern County. Thank you for your support.
Beautiful. God's work right there.
So that means come even closer.
Squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in.
Some of you might want to come in the back here by the podium.
Can everybody fit, or should we squeeze in more?
On this side.
Yeah, let's see if maybe we could make a couple of layers here. Oh, let me hold this in. Yeah, yeah, do we have any tall people? We don't want to miss anybody. Come on, come on, we can do it. Do it. Yes, okay, nothing changed. Got it. All right.
Everyone's blinking for the next 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I saw you blink. Everyone's laughing now. Thank you.
Yay, thank you, thank you. Keep up the good work. Thank you guys for everything you do. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming today. Item 4 doesn't need a vote, so I'm just going to announce it. It is a certificate of recognition honoring McFarland High School for the highly successful dual enrollment program, providing a pathway for students to earn an Associate of Arts degree while attaining a high school diploma. And since McFarland is in the 4th District, I get to present this one. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's my honor today to present this certificate of recognition. I'm going to present it to the principal of McFarland High School, Dario Diaz, and it's Dario's show after that, and some of the students, in fact, and staff that he's brought with him. The certificate reads, it's presented to McFarland High School Early College in honor and recognition of the highly successful dual enrollment program at McFarland High School, encouraging students and providing the pathway to earn an Associate of Arts degree while attaining a high school diploma. And it is for, and this last part is on a lot of our certificates, but I feel it is extremely apropos for the folks that work and live in McFarland. For exemplary public service and civic contributions to the community and Kern County. It's dated today, April 23rd. Dario, it's signed by all the members of the Board of Supervisors, so I want to present that to you as a representative of the school, and take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Board of Supervisors. I appreciate it. McFarland is a rural town where the grape fields and the almond fields tell those tales of those hard laboring families. I was one of them, grew up there, raised there. And so all my life, been invested in the community, just like these kids here behind us. It's been no different. So now as a principal of the high school, it's just such a great honor to be advocating and honoring them today. Right in the middle of our town, McFarland High School Early College sits. And it sits as a beacon of hope. It has that undefeatable spirit where our community looks at us for guidance. And it also helps us understand what our job is. I want to publicly thank Supervisor Couch this morning because although McFarland isn't powerful economically, and many of us are there under the poverty line, he's been to countless of our events throughout the years, contributed to the success of outcomes, and has always believed in our kids and our district. And so I want to thank him for that this morning. We've absolutely torn down the barriers that hinder the promise of higher education to disenfranchised families. Many of our students will walk proudly across the stage here in about a month, but not just as high school graduates, but as holders of Associate of Arts degrees, which is a symbol of triumph over adversity. The kids' journeys here behind me, it hasn't been easy. Absolutely not. It's been marked with late nights and a lot of sacrifices. But through it all, we feel that we've embraced the understanding that if you work hard and you remain poised, good things will follow. So before we introduce a video that I'd like to share this morning, it's Dr. Christian, who is the State Chancellor of Community Colleges. You'll see her there explaining what we mean to the dual enrollment program. I just want to share that the reason why I believe that we're thriving is because we demand academic excellence of our kids. We demand it because we love our students. And so the question that my admin here this morning can answer is this one. What does love require of us? And what about our students requires our attention? So we know that education isn't just about the grades and what those reflect, but it's about breaking chains and about creating paths where there were once only roadblocks. So while Disney and Kevin Costner's McFarland USA celebrate the prowess of our cross-country program, I was part of that program about 90 pounds ago. But we're definitely proud this morning to bear witness to what is happening right now. We're making academic history. So we're one of those schools that has been chosen to be an exemplary school of dual enrollment, which means that we are at the top tier of all the schools offering dual enrollment. We are at the top when it comes to access, when it comes to sections and things of that nature. Thank you. So for us, I'm a witness. I can verify, I can testify here this morning that McFarland High School Early College has been rewriting its story. And I'm just super honored just to be part of it and to actually see it in real time. We feel like those dream architects where we're nurturing the generation here behind us that will defy odds and redefine success. So thank you for having us this morning. We really appreciate you. At this time, we'd like to go ahead and cue up that video with Dr. Christian, who will be explaining what dual enrollment means in McFarland. Thank you.
What sparked your interest into coming and visiting McFarland High today?
It is all happening at McFarland High School. We want to scale the McFarland model to the entire state of California. And what is happening here is remarkable. Let me start with the leadership. There is a commitment from the leaders here, right from the superintendent to the principal of McFarland High, to make this a priority. It happens in an intentional manner. It happens because the leaders here believe that their students can go to college and get that associate's degree and that baccalaureate degree. So we're looking at McFarland here in the Central Valley of California to be the model for the rest of the state.
What, other than what we've just mentioned in terms of getting students at that kind of head start into college, what else can dual enrollment provide these students?
Well, when you're looking at socioeconomic mobility, when you're looking at families that have been stuck in generational poverty, it is that access to education that makes all of the difference. So the students here at McFarland are getting that leg up by starting in the 9th grade. So when we're talking about expanding college with equity, it is happening here at McFarland High School. McFarland High School doesn't leave it to chance. It makes sure that the design of the master's schedule is such that every student has it in their plan, in their instructional day plan. And the focus is on pathways. You see behind me right here, the different pathways that McFarland High has for the students. I was so impressed today when I went into the multimedia classroom, and they're incorporating into their curriculum the impact of generative AI into their curriculum content. And these students are getting exposed to cutting-edge technology right here at McFarland High. And what you see happening here, it's a whole community endeavor. When McFarland has those early college events, and I've been here in the past, and that is why I wanted to bring the leadership in Sacramento to come here and experience what I've experienced for years. You see the entire community converging here for their students.
Going forward, what do you want to see more of in terms of like dual enrollment?
See, in 2016, there was a bill, AB 288, that had passed. It's about 8 years ago that was approved. And we have not scaled up dual enrollment in California. When you look at the statistic, only 14% of high school students are enrolled in dual enrollment classes. When you look at the 9th grade, only 6% across the state of California are enrolled in college classes. But when you come to McFarland High School, you have in the freshman year 100%. So what is happening here, the operational details, how do you have the roadmap to scale it up? That is what we're trying to accomplish, to shine a light, to understand the practices that are happening here at McFarland and take it out to the rest of California. We have students who come from disinvested communities, students who are first-generation students. And when we're tackling poverty and when we're looking at mitigating generational poverty, community colleges are looking at pathways to that credential, a certificate or a degree. And starting after high school graduation, it's too late. We've got to start right at high school. And what McFarland has done is not just start with the 12th grade class, but right from the 9th grade. So in those 4 years when students are here at McFarland High, they're getting at the very minimum 12 college credits. And many students are graduating with an associate's degree by the time they get their high school diploma. That is transforming the way higher education and high schools are designed for what they do. It is designed with equity here at McFarland.
Sum up the McFarland High School Early College Program in a few words, what would it be?
Vision, the leadership here, the principal, superintendent, they have a vision. It's a clear vision. Commitment. They're committed to making it happen. They're committed to finding the resources. They're committed to supporting their teachers so that the teachers have a good time and are completely engaged in the programs. When I walked into the classrooms and I saw the students love what they're doing and they're learning skills. They're learning complex writing skills. They're learning complex computational skills and they're having fun. And that's a testimony to the teachers, to the counselors, to the staff, and the leadership of McFarland High. I'm wearing a shirt that says it all. Change your life here at McFarland High School.
I'd like to introduce our assistant principal, Ben Taylor.
Good morning, Chairman Couch and Supervisors. We appreciate you having us here today. I just wanted to say what an honor it is to work at this high school. I've been there for 3 years and I've seen tremendous growth already. I just wanted to highlight a little bit of the growth because we talk about our AA degrees, we talk about the units that transfer to Bakersfield College and do our Cal States and UCs. But from a person who controls testing at our school, I see amazing impact on our state testing. So I'd like to highlight science has doubled in the last 4 years, math has doubled in the last 4 years, and English language arts has doubled in the last 4 years. We're not where we want to be, but when you see doubling rates over 4 years, we're absolutely pleased, so we're really excited. You've heard the word pathway a lot this morning, so our pathways are dual enrolled. So students will take welding and take some classes at BC. So what we decided to do this morning, we couldn't bring anything welded to you this morning, but we decided to bring our newest pathway to you. This is screen printing, and so these t-shirts were screen printed with our students, and so we're gonna hand those off to you today. Sort of a throwback University of Oregon duck look, but they designed this and they produced this in class, so we're really excited about that. So I'm gonna leave a bunch of t-shirts there for you all and your staff, so please enjoy those. And then I'd like to introduce Jill Jimenez. She is one of the persons most responsible for the success of our program. She's very detail-oriented and with the students every single day, and she's our dual enrollment counselor. So, Jill.
Thank you. Good morning, Chairman and Supervisors. Students, will you come join me? So I have the absolute privilege to work with these students. I have a unique story. I was actually their 6th grade counselor, and I've been able to follow them. It's trying to get choked up. We get a lot of recognition, and they're represented in so many ways through the state. Like Dario said, I don't think we're known anymore more for the movie, more for our academic excellence. And so it's been amazing. It's been amazing. And so I would not be doing my diligence if I didn't really put back the thanks to the students and the families of our community. They are the ones doing the work. They're all seniors. They're graduating. They are all representing different pathways. Most of the students behind me have at the very least 18 units or more. 2 of my students are graduating with their Associate of Arts degree. and are planning, all of my students, I have a Marine, my future welder is a Marine and entrepreneur. I have my business student pathway, and I'm gonna have them introduce themselves. We are hoping he gets into Berkeley. He wants to be a financial analysis, so he's leaving here with about 24 units in business. I have my public health students. Chloe is going to be attending BC, and she's going to be playing soccer. I mean, I can just go on and on about these amazing kids and their stories. I could not do the work without them. They reassure us daily that they are so proud to be a Cougar Renegade, and they are in those trenches doing the work. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves. If you guys can give them your first and last names in the pathway, and if you want to share where you're going, you can do that. So let's start with Marbella.
Hello, my name is Marbella Martinez, and I am in the Associate of Arts in Spanish pathway, and I'm going to be attending CSUB this upcoming fall.
Hi, my name is Ibni Gerwa. I'm also in the Spanish Associates pathway, and I plan on going to UCI.
Good morning. My name is Fantasy Herrera, and I'm in the Public Health pathway, and I am going to be attending BC.
Hello, my name is Chloe Felician, and I am also in the Public Health pathway, and I am also going to be attending BC, and like Ms. Jimenez stated, I'm going to be playing soccer there as well. And yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Good morning, my name is Ruben Rodriguez, and I am in the Media Arts pathway, and I will continue my education at BC.
Hello, my name is Raul Garza. I'm hoping to get into Berkeley to become a strong financial analyst. That's going to make a lot of money in the future for my parents.
And your pathway.
Oh, I'm in the business pathway.
Hello, I'm Pablo Estrada. I'm in the welding pathway, and I'm planning on joining the Marines.
And if we had several charter buses, out of our 220 graduates, we have 110 students that will completed a pathway, and we have 218 students that are going to be leaving with taking at least one or more dual enrollment classes. So congratulations, Cougar Renegades, and thank you for having all of us.
Give us just a minute to take a picture. At the conclusion of this, by the way, we're going to go to item 5, which is public presentations. Do not wait on me to get up there. Just who wants to come up? One of you guys. Put you guys up front. Thank you, Dario.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. That takes us to item 5, which is public presentations.
Good morning, Board of Supervisors. Thank you for this opportunity. We have 5 presentations this morning. You should have some handouts for each of you to read along with. And my name is Glenn Clayton, C-L-A-Y-T-O-N. Concerned citizens observed 54,374 registered voters added and removed in the month of February 2024 by reviewing the published data on kernvote.com and the Secretary of State's county reporting. What we'll do this morning is make inquiry and request your assistance and governance to protect our votes. Inquiry. Why would 54,374 registered voters be removed within a 48-hour period? Was the removal of those votes a manually performed task or a digitally processed update through a third-party election information management with a DFM software? How can we have 54,593 more people who voted than registered on March the 5th? Do the DMV, Public Assistance, Social Security, and others report directly to Kern Elections Office voter roll system, or are they processed by EIM with DFM software and then added, removed to voter rolls? What was the total amount of ballots ordered to print for March the 5th and March 19th, 2024 elections? What was the published count of registered voters at the time the order were placed? Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff Sanders, I'm going to be picking up where you left off. If 441,398 mail-out ballots were sent out on February 5th, 2024, to the registers of the Kern County Statement of Voters recorded, 441,398 ballots were received on March 5th election, and only 174 registered voters published on the kernvote.com March 5, 2024, then how did the elections verify 53,593 vote signatures and ballots? The request of these citizens is that the report is made present to the public and to the board that explains 54,374 voters registered, registrations including their source tags, where they were added and where they were removed between January 24th, 2024 and February 27th, 2024. The influx to these voter rolls affected the amount of ballots ordered and collected on March 5, March 19th elections, and how the 53,593 ballots were verified. We'd like that to be presented here before you and the public to be made public record. Now, on top of that, we have Kern County Elections Department spends about $105,000 per voter. It adds up, it's broken down, I'm going to give you the total here. That adds up to $12,525,000. Over 2 years, it's over 20 million. Some of that is just in pay. I mean, Laura Cantu makes approximately $250,000 a year, and then Adam Clark was an assistant, $134,000 a year. With this amount of money coming in, we could hire one person for overtime, count the ballots 5 times, and still come out less than this.
I'm sorry, but we've exceeded the 2 minutes by...
I'm out of here.
You got it. Thank you. Good morning.
My name is Russell Person, P-E-R-S-O-N. Good morning, Board of Supervisors. Concerned citizens are presenting a video accompanied by an inquiry and request. An election worker was observed on March 7, 2024 at 6:38 p.m., inserting a data memory stick into each of the 3 tabulators' computers, followed by what appears to be keyboard commands. The video captures 2 of the 3 tabulators that were affected. We were told that these machines are standalone networks and remain free from any input via internet or manual manipulation while in the counting process. We are asking for your assistance and governance to protect our votes. Why was a memory data stick introduced after the logic and accuracy testing? Why was data collected the day before a large update? Who gave the direction to use the stick? Who handed the stick to the employee? Who is in possession of the data collected? Was it shared and to whom? Where is the memory stick today? Was the stick part of the certification process that ensures its use is free from corruption and any additional software manipulation? When and where did the stick originate? Is there a purchase document? Is there a written policy on certification of tabulators to be renewed? And was this new setup and technology included and shared with the public as required? Were memory sticks used on more than one occasion? Was the employee on video a temporary worker, a county part-time or full-time employee? Is this employee on the video the same employee observed wearing a communist belt buckle, hammer and crescent, on March 6th at 3 p.m. under Amy Espinosa's supervision? The citizens asked that a report be made and presented to the public and this board that identifies the manipulation of data from these downloads observed. Any additional times, including all uses of data sticks, provide a tabulation room log from February 1st to April 23rd, and provide a certification document proving that the memory stick was legally certified to comply with California state certification.
Thank you.
I understand that each of you have a copy of the photo and the video in your email boxes, but I do have a copy here that I'd like to leave.
Thank you.
Thank you.
By the way, has the auditor controller been given this? Or is this the first time that anyone at the county is receiving this from you all?
This is the first time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, board members, Mr. Chairman. I am part of the Citizens Voting Committee. My name is Charles Shin. I'm a retired Marine, SHINN. Dear Kern County board members, we have supplied election evidence to several of Kern's large organizations of legal and professional members so that they can join your board efforts in having Kern elections free from corruption. And might I add, poll book malfunctions that waste a half a day on the 19th when we had our special election. Our committee has presented information to your board stating, quote, "We're going to provide more factual evidence to prove that Kern County's election system is completely unreliable." Amy Espinoza replied to this statement by saying our committee members were, quote, "domestic actors causing chaos, confusion, and division," unquote. She also accused us of being, quote, "maligned actors seeking to undermine our domestic institutions and national cohesiveness," unquote. Whatever that means. She has branded us as being United States traitors. We believe Amy tried to divert attention away from the truth we revealed of Kern's unreliable election system. However, we are not in favor of Amy Espinoza or Margot Razan being replaced by other people. We want them to join the supervisors in having honest paper ballot counting by immediately implementing the hand counting procedures for the presidential election come November. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shin. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Chairman and board members. Dennis McLean, MC, capital L-E-A-N. If you will look on the back of this one sheet that Charles started our presentation, there's some items from Amy had a presentation last year, and I'm going to be referring to that. Thank you. Now we will tell you why it was illegal for California State Assembly to pass a bill that eliminated hand counting of paper ballots except in sparsely populated locations. To only have machine digitized ballot counting breaks the law that requires there be more than one choice or option for counting ballots. Eliminating hand counting breaks the federal state law guide rails that states hand counting of ballots in lieu of utilizing a voting system is permitted. You can look at the election codes on that chart there. Also, the second issue presented states utilization of paper ballots only is not permitted, is backed by federal and state laws. These laws will also be applied if it says utilization of digital ballots only if not permitted. Kern County still can legally hand count ballots. Important, it has been over a month since your board requested Shirley Weber, the California Secretary of State, the 4 required items that our election department needs for auditing digital vote totals. There are large groups of legal and professional people, along with a Kern County District Attorney and Sheriff, who would like to hear this morning if she has replied to your request. Thank you. I will say something myself. I'm fighting for a free and fair election. If I may have a slip of the tongue along the way, so be it. It's my constitutional right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. McLean. Who will be next? No other public presentations this morning at all? Okay, that takes us to item 6, board member announcements and reports. Don't see any. I think that takes us to the end of the morning agenda, does it not? Just need a motion to adjourn to closed session. Without objection, we're adjourned.